Unbelievable culture. Welcome, I introduce you to the Mursi people of Southern Ethiopia. Take a look at this video.
They say beauty has a price, but in this tribe, it's pain that defines it. Deep in the heart of Africa, there's a tribe unlike any other. Here, when a girl reaches a certain age, her lower lip is cut open, not out of cruelty, but tradition. Then little by little, a plate is placed inside, and every year it gets bigger and heavier. They believe the larger the plate, the more beautiful the woman becomes, and the more respect she earns within her tribe. It's not just decoration, it's identity, pride, and sacrifice. But behind this ancient ritual lies something darker. Some say the pain isn't only physical, that once the lip plate is worn, the spirit of the ancestors connects with the person forever. And when one of them dies, the plate is buried with the body. At night, villagers swear they can hear whispers coming from the graves, voices of those who once carried the plates, telling stories of beauty, suffering, and something far beyond human understanding.
This group of people are called the Mursi people of Southern Ethiopia, right? And I think oftentimes when we see Americans kind of referring to black people, that is, we black people that live in Africa, as we kind of live in some mods on top of trees and all these things, it is because of some of these things. And this is cultural heritage for them. It's not the way of life for Africans. And in the first place, Africa is a continent, it's not a country, right? So Ethiopia, even these people, most people living in Ethiopia don't know about these people, right? They are called the Mursi people of Southern Ethiopia. That is where they are located. They are located in the southern part of Ethiopia, and they practice this culture. And to them, this is not oppression. When I saw it first, I was like, okay, maybe that is some level of oppression from the men on them. But when I did the research about this cultural practice that they still practicing today, it is the high people in their society, higher people in their society, women that are of high background, they wear these things. It's not worn by almost every female there. No, it's not like that. It is people that are of high status, right? They are wearing these things. So it's not cultural practice that is oppressing them. It is a thing of choice. It is a thing that symbolizes status of the female we are talking about here. And as per research, ladies that are wearing the big ones are typically having higher bride price, right? So it's not something that is there to oppress the female, the women. It's not like that. It is something that they wear with pride. It is something that signifies how valuable they are in their society, in their community that they live in. Just like, let's say, for instance, if you're a guy and you haven't, supercars and all that, definitely people know that you're rich. Wearing Rolex and all this, the people know you're rich. So that is also a symbol that shows how higher a female is in their community, right? So it's not a thing of oppression. It is Asian culture that they still practice today, but this is the reason why they're still practicing it, and it's not forced on them. When I watched it the first time, my body, like the natural response my body was getting, because I see it as something that is going to be painful. And truthfully, so I definitely, this thing is going to be painful because they don't give birth to them with that lip cut open like that. No, they have to cut it open. I heard it is 14 years or is it 15 years or something like that. Imagine you being 14 years and they have to cut open your lip like that and have to insert something like that in there for it to expand, for your lip to expand to that size that we're watching right now. Imagine the pain and the trauma that is involved in this. And as per them, it is not something that is forced on them. And as a matter of fact, it's not any common human being that can just wear it. It is worn by people that are of higher status in the society, in that society, in that community. Let me just put it that way, basically. So it is the cultural practice that they are very proud of. And when you see someone wearing something that is that large, it means that person is going to be getting a higher bride price. The females, right? They'll be getting a higher bride price, and that is the point of wearing these things. Guys, that brings us to the end of today's video. If you enjoyed this content, like I said, we respect everyone's culture. If you are part of it and you really understand what this whole video is all about, let us know in the comment section. And have you seen it in person? let me know in the comment section. Catch you in the next episode. I'm out and peace.